The world is dominated by the concept that the harder a person works and strives, the greater their success. Now you're about to learn why from a spiritual standpoint this is complete nonsense. No matter how hard a person works, each of us has a ceiling, beyond which no one can rise. All the blessings, and indeed our entire world, for which people toil so hard, are in reality God's energy. It simply takes on different forms. The bodies of humans, animals, insects, plants, cars, houses, airplanes, ships, mountains, oceans, and so on. And God allocates to each person precisely as much of his energy in the form of various material blessings as they have earned throughout their past actions. No more, no less. For God, we are all equal. We are all his children. That's why the concept that someone is better than another and possesses special talents and genius, and therefore they bask in glory, wealth, and live a super successful life while everyone else is worse, also has nothing to do with reality. Here is how things really are. In order for a soul within a human's body to receive what it has earned, God endows it with certain qualities and talents that allow it to do so, and that only if such grand success is destined for it. How can this be confirmed? Very simply. I'm sure you have very intelligent acquaintances or friends who live ordinary lives, work just as hard as everyone else, but have no outstanding successes. As we can see, they deserved to receive a big brain from God, but not big success and a big fortune. That's why, when people and the press exalt celebrities, super rich entrepreneurs, politicians, athletes and others as object of admiration and worship, it only causes a smile and shows their lack of knowledge about how our world is actually structured and works. With the same success, one could start extolling, admiring and worshipping one's cat, parrot, dog, neighbor or plumber. The effect would be the same, because in the next life, they may well become your favorite actor, whose latest antics you would enjoy reading about in the press, or a mega successful and wealthy businessman who would make a breakthrough in technology. Our only object of admiration and worship should be God alone, because all the beauty that people strive for and work so hard for is also God, only in a different form, in the form of his material energy. All those wonderful material things that people so desire are created by God himself or through us, and he himself rewards us with them. Just as problems and misfortunes come to us on their own without any effort, so too all the blessings and successes that we have earned by our actions come to us on their own without much effort. Simply being born into a very wealthy family, you immediately get everything that everyone else dreams of and works so hard for. And you didn't even have to work at all. You got everything from birth. Or you were born in a country where there are opportunities to achieve worldwide success and colossal wealth. And even if you weren't born rich, at a certain point God gives you an idea with which without much effort you achieve all this. But being in illusion, people think that they have achieved such great success on their own, thanks to their outstanding talents and hard work. Actually, they didn't need to work so hard at all, as they were destined to get everything they deserved. No matter how much we want to avoid suffering in life, we cannot escape it. The same applies to success. If we are destined to become very rich and famous, we cannot escape it. We will get it anyway. A person is not a donkey to work hard. The only purpose of a person is to know God, to restore their forgotten relationship with Him, to realize oneself as a soul, not a body, which can be different each time, and to attain eternal life, returning home to the spiritual world. An animal cannot do this. Simply by engaging in spiritual practice, knowing God, and fulfilling the duties He assigned to you, you will not only effortlessly will get everything that people work so hard for, all the blessings will come as a byproduct of serving God, and God Himself will also deliver you from all the consequences of your past sins. And gradually you will attain true spiritual bliss and happiness, which is inaccessible to materialists, and attain eternal life. Those who do not come to know God and their true selves will have lived a life in vain, without purpose. They will work hard, die without fulfilling their dreams, be born again, and continue to do the same thing they are doing now, chasing happiness where it doesn't exist. Just remember God, start and do not stop knowing Him, and don't sin intentionally. That's all. Gradually, both you and your life will change beyond recognition. Having gained knowledge, you will be convinced that the way you lived before was not life at all, but its semblance. And if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them.